Okay, we are live, everyone. I have no idea what I'm pointing this at. Wait.
Are the people coming late to the meeting?
Okay, now I'm going to try to put it back. How is it? Am I centered? Well, wait, am I centered?
Is it good in this?
You're good.
So we're having an imposter meeting. I am Kurt Lewis.
Hi, Kurt.
Welcome to August. Yay! Okay, so anyway, Kurt is not feeling very well, so we made him go home. And Jennifer?
I'm here.
Jennifer is here as well.
Where's Heidi?
Renee's here. And Heidi is not, so we also have another imposter. Jennifer is Heidi.
We all know how old that
So
is.
anyway, our agenda for this month's meeting is not as long as it normally is. So I'm sure you guys are all very, very happy about that. Woohoo! It's fun to be recorded too while you're saying silly things. So anyway, production numbers. I think I'm just going to ask me to start with those. Cheryl, would you like to do the funding numbers? Okay, so yeah, we actually hit a pretty nicely high number. We funded 497 units, and we hit $129,634,580. Very special month. So what was nice about it is that we put 356 people into new homes. Our purchase ratio was 71%, which is amazing. I think it was the highest in the company. And we, both in units and dollar volume, represented 24% of the entire company's volume.
Wow.
So our numbers our ratio is coming up and has been for a while. So that's amazing. Love that. Account executives, we have one or two of them in the room. Julie, Dustin, I see you. I would flip it around, but it'll get people dizzy. Anyway, so for fundings, Ms. Ahern funded 72 units for a total of $23.3 million. However, I have more to add to that. So I'm going to take a little side note. Our brand new Folsom branch of Alpine, in their very first month, funded $6 million. And that is also to account. So yeah, that was a great feat. There's more about those guys. There are 5 gentlemen that joined, and they each hit the $1 million club in last month. So yeah, in their very first month with us. So that's going to be a big, they're looking at space. They're getting ready to sign a lease and move into Folsom. So once they get separate over there, we'll make them have a big party. Okay.
And they like to party.
Okay, and then I'm going to jump. So our number one funding wholesale account this last month was Integrity Mortgage, and they closed $2.16 million with us, which was awesome.
Woo.
Yay! Okay, and then speaking of Alpine, going back to that, they did, Roseville closed 103 units for $27.3 million. Which was amazing. And I will do a shout out to Las Vegas, who did 52 units for $9.6 million. And I think that when they came on board, they were going to be a $10 million branch. Well, they'll be there next month.
And they would have hit their $10 million, but they had 3 loans where the sellers wouldn't close on the last day of the month. So
those sellers. And then number one RSB branch was. I throw my voice. I'm a ventriloquist. Anyway, Partners Mortgage, they did 28 units for $8.095 million. And I want a special shout out to Rusty Mendoza, who closed over $4 million himself. Wow. That was an amazing number. Okay, so I know I didn't run down all the numbers because, I'm going to let someone else speak. So let's see. Jennifer Rhea.
Oh, me.
I'm going to turn it over to you.
Hi. All right. So yeah, this is all right. We're good.
Want this? There's really nothing on it.
Well, that helps. Thank you. Very much. Okay, so updates for the department. So we have some new people coming on. Just so everybody knows, there's new loan officers coming on that we've had some with partners. We've who was the other one? Sorry, I just had a bunch. Las Vegas has had new loan officers. So if you guys start to see some new loan officers coming through, say hello, introduce them to our great service that we can give and make everybody happy. The other thing is we have a couple new RSV branches that are coming on. They're, one's going to be Peak, and one is Mortgage
Advisors Funding Group.
Advisors Funding Group. It's a little longer than I'm used to. So they're from Vacaville, and there's 4 loan officers coming on board with that group. So we'll be out training them over the next couple weeks. We're just waiting for their licensing to come through. And then we also have a gentleman by the name of Pitt. First name is
Pitt.
Yeah. It's Pitt Miller.
Pitt
Thank
Miller.
you. It's confusing to me.
Pitt Miller?
Pitt Miller, yeah. So yes, and we will be processing for Pete here. So the processing team has already met with him and working with him on his files. In addition to the Vacaville group, which is Jody's, we'll also possibly be using a few of the loan officers at the processing center. So welcome all them. And Jen is going to come up here. She's going to be upset at this point, and she's going to give everybody a little update on what's going on with Bite. She's got a squirrel on her face while she's walking up here.
I thought I got away with not being able to do this.
Yeah. Tell them what's going on with Bite with Humda.
This is a little.
Yeah, there's your little spot.
So what's going on with
Like,
remember it's live.
I know.
I don't know where to start. I didn't prepare. Sorry. So what's going on with Humda? We had some rules. Hard stop sent out last night. Started, and we've had some issues with that today, as everybody's probably came across one or the other. So if you guys come across where there needs to be dates put in, you can just reach out to Folsom Bite, and we will look at the file and take a look at it and see what needs to be put in. Also, application. What is the? Oh, the 25 days of if an application was started. So that's a hard stop. So if you guys see that, it's very possible that there's even a loan approval and it's not picking that up, which that would be the date. So just reach out to Folsom Bite if you guys get stopped on any files, and we'll move it forward for you guys.
Back to me. Also, just so all you guys are aware, the J&J Roadshow is out there. We are hitting every branch in regards to all the rules that you're seeing happening in Bite, so that at the branch level, hopefully once we get through what's in the system submitted to our branch right now will not affect you guys moving forward. So once we kind of get through this clump of loans that's getting stopped here in the branch, it will happen at the branch level, and we won't have the issues that we're having today. So it'll just take us a little while to get through the pipeline. So we are out training, and the workflows, Jen sent them out today. Those are exactly what we're out training the branches. So please utilize them. They will walk you through step by step if you want to take a peek. Humda is something that everybody needs to be touching on a file. It's to be something everybody just checks when they're working a file. It's super important because Humda actually helps us with our investors, better pricing, and making sure that we can keep our doors open. It's one of the most important things that we report on as a company. So just remember the importance of it, and we're here to help you. Back to Cheryl.
Hello, it's me again. I'm Cheryl this time. Can I have that?
Oh,
We're sharing the agenda today. I am actually going to roll it on over to Lynn Gavia to come up and say a few words, please.
I love the way you say my name.
Lynn Gavia.
Gavia, like Havia, but you can say Gavia or Gavia.
I have an accent
too. I can tell. Sorry, you have a mortgage accent. It's all right. Okay, so for July, we reviewed 1,365 conditions.
Wow.
Yeah, 1,365 conditions in underwriting.
Woo!
I think, yes, that deserves a round of applause. Thank you. So, and in July, we really tried hard to keep up in underwriting with all the rushes. Hopefully it will be a little less hectic this month, and we won't have as many as rushes as we had last month, but we are trying to keep up with all the requests if we can accommodate them. And stop telling me to yell, Jen Ria. God, I don't want to yell at you. So that's it. That's all I have. You good?
Well, I think we need to roll this one over too.
And next is Renee.
Yay!
Okay. So we funded 497 units for the month of July. Thank you to the funders and everybody who has assisted, especially the support staff and those that have been pulled over to assist in VOEs and to help and all that fun stuff. So appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Docs drawn, we drew 496 loans. Yay, doctors! Just a reminder, our office party is this Saturday, so Kurt really went home to go prepare. I don't know, really. He's sick, sorry.
Yeah, he's sick.
So if you guys haven't RSVP'd, please do. It starts at 12. I believe food will be served at 2, but we're going to tighten up those details tomorrow. I have a meeting with Angela to talk about party plans. And then now we have birthdays. So we have Abby Bishop, who's off site. Dwayne in Vegas. Kim Manalis in setup. Lynette Anthony in Fresno.
Lynette.
Melena in Vegas. Susan Moore.
Happy birthday, Susan.
Jody Monished. Carlene Boatwright, who is off site as well. Then we have Francis in underwriting. And Annette in funding. Now we get to sing happy birthday. So Mary kicks off.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not really sure if I'm on the mark now because we had to move that. Well, you guys don't ever get to see that out there in TV land, so. Okay, well, I'm going to have Angela come up in a minute, but let's see. I did have a couple other things to say. We do have a new satellite branch that's popping open up in Reno. And that's Gary Randall. Some of you, okay, so very nice. I think I might have told some people the party was at 1 on Saturday. So if I told somebody 1, it's noon. But
it starts at noon. And then food's usually served around 2.
Okay. Sorry for those that I said that too. I did want to say that we've added some new wholesale brokers this last month, and actually some pretty good ones. There's a company called Megastar Financial that is in Reading, and they also have an office down in Oakdale. So they just signed up with us. And let's see, Jim added them. And then Rhonda just brought 2 on, and she's working on a couple others. But one of them is a really big deal out in Hawaii. It is Hawaii State Federal Credit Union. So they're going to go through some training this week, and we're just going to try to grab their business. It's a great avenue going after credit unions and banks. They tend not to broker out too many sources. So, you know, what we like to do is grab all their business, not let them go anywhere else.
That's where I'm going.
That's when, yeah, and Stacy's trying to get some tickets. She put the plea out, I think, for a trip to Hawaii. And Kailua Mortgage, which is a regular broker out there, and so they're going through some training. So Rhonda, I think that Rhonda and Christina are going to go out to train the credit union folks. So that's some really good news. More business will be coming in from that avenue. And let's see, I think we have Angela. What's that? Anniversaries?
And then done.
Oh, don't I have to say a couple things? Other things like goals and things like that.
Oh, yeah, we have goals.
Did he give you goals?
Yeah, I have a
you
goal.
Oh.
Would you guys like to know what our funding goal is?
Yes.
For August, it's 130 million. And our theme for August, figure out how to make it work, is called Hot August Fundings. So I want to say we are on fire, right? So just fund.
That
So we
was
can-
all Cheryl.
I was trying to figure out a way to tie in Hot August Fundings and put a fire under everybody.
Give us shots of Fireball.
Fireball.
There
Okay.
you go.
That's not a bad idea. All right. Okay. So I did get to say those couple things, and then Angela is going to come on up and talk about who has an anniversary coming up this month.
Well, hot shoes too.
You should show them your shoes.
All right, for anniversaries, we have Jen Rhea at 5 years. We have Mary Thompson at 2 years. We have Chris Davis at 2 years. Melena in Las Vegas at 2 years.
Wow.
Oh, 1 year, 1 year. Sorry. I was on a roll with the 2 years. Sorry. And Barbara Sanchez for 1 year.
Wow.
Hi, Barbara.
All right. So does anybody else have anything they would like to come and say in front of a camera? We can turn it off and you guys can say it. All right. I think that is cake.
Yes.
There's cake in the kitchen.
for birthday.
And that's it.
Yes.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. Until next month.